Is Swift integrating XRP? Today, we're cutting straight through the noise and getting straight to the heart of the hottest topics in the crypto world right now. Recent chatter has suggested that Swift, the global banking messaging network, might be opening its doors to XRP through a platform called 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 𝗕𝗪𝗪 But what's the real story behind these claims? Imagine a platform that acts like a secret bridge between traditional banks and the world of blockchain technology. It sounds futuristic, right? Well, that's exactly what 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 𝗕𝗪𝗪 platform is turning out to be. Now, recently, a lot of chatter has been circulating the XRP community about 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 𝗕𝗪𝗪. Some reports hinted that this platform might be paving the way for XRP to be integrated into Swift's network, the global messaging system that banks use to send secure payments instructions across borders. But what does that really mean? So let's kick things off by talking about what is 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, right? 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 is a third-party service provider that helps financial institutions access Swift's extensive global messaging network. Think of him as a kind of a tech-savvy middleman that ensures banks can communicate quickly and safely across international borders. Now, 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪 is one of 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘's innovative platforms. It's designed to facilitate the secure exchange of payment messages using Swift's standardized formats, particularly the ISO 20022 standard. In simple terms, it helps banks talk to each other in the language of global finance. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘's promotional material and videos have spotlighted Ripple's messaging technology in their discussions. This had led to speculation that XRP, the digital asset associated with Ripple, might be directly integrated into Swift's system. But before we jump to conclusions, let's take a closer look. Now, experts in the XRP community, such as the well-known figure Raf of Kahneman, has kind of weighed in on the matter here. Now, in a series of tweets, he pointed out that while Ripple's technology is indeed used within these Swift-connected platforms, there's no concrete evidence that XRP, the actual cryptocurrency, is being processed or integrated into, well, Swift's infrastructure. So imagine that you're using a smartphone that supports both voice calls and texts. Even if the phone is incredibly advanced, using it for texting doesn't automatically mean that you're making a phone call. Similarly, Apple's messaging tech is being used, it doesn't automatically mean that XRP is being used as a medium of payment, right? So here's another interesting point. 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘s, like giants like, Accenture or ACI worldwide, they provide the technical backbone for banks. Their role is to simplify complex processes like compliance, connectivity, and message translation. This means that when a bank sends out a payment message, they relay the message on standardized protocols like the ISO 20022 to ensure that everything is secure and efficient. So while the buzz around 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗪 and Ripple's tech is exciting, what does this actually say about XRP's future with Swift? Well, let's move on to debunk some of the biggest rumors swirling around on this topic. Now, before you start envisioning your bank account suddenly being linked to XRP transactions, let's cut through the noise. Is Swift really integrating XRP? Spoiler alert, it's not what many of you might have heard. So despite all the chatter, there is a clear distinction between Ripple's messaging technology and the cryptocurrency XRP itself. While some media snippets and community posts have suggested that XRP could soon be directly processed by Swift, well, the facts tell a very different story. So when we look at the evidence, it turns out that the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 𝗕𝗪𝗪 platform is built to support Ripple's messaging technology. technology, but that's where the connection ends. There's no confirmed implementation that directly links XRP to SWIFT's infrastructure. The technology is being used as a communication protocol, not as a vehicle for transferring digital assets like XRP. So let's get into the kind of renowned crypto community figure, right? The 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, right? Has been very clear on this point, right? In his detailed posts, he emphasized that the references to Ripple in the Payment Safe presentation highlight how banks can use Ripple's messaging solutions. This is about streamlining communication and ensuring secure, standardized messaging, not about integrating XRP as a currency into SWIFT. So let's use a simple analogy, right? Imagine your favorite kind of ride-sharing app uses a top-notch mapping service to show you the best route. Just because the app uses the mapping service doesn't mean that the maps themselves are being sold as part of the ride. Similarly, while Ripple's technology is being adopted for its efficiency in messaging, it doesn't mean that XRP, the coin, is part of the SWIFT equation. So the confusion largely stems from a video released by Ethnet's representatives, right? And in this kind of video, there is a diagram that places Ripple and SWIFT side by side, much like how you might see the ACH, the automated clearing house system kind of represented, right? However, a closer look reveals that this isn't a depiction of a merger or integration. Rather, it's showing parallel systems that both coexist within the broader ecosystem of financial messaging. So for those of you that maybe are tracking the latest crypto news, or maybe it's important to kind of really understand that while the underlying technology is making waves in the financial sector, it doesn't necessarily signal a direct endorsement of usage of XRP by SWIFT. It's more about the increased adoption of blockchain-based messaging protocols, which could pave the way for a more secure and efficient international payments in the future, right? So here's the question. What do you think? Are you excited about the possibility of traditional banks using more blockchain technology, even if it doesn't directly involve XRP? Well, drop your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd like to get your thoughts and opinions on this one, and see whether it's I'd like to know where your take is, like a subtle yet significant shift in the kind of crypto market, or something totally different. Now that we've kind of debunked the rumor about XRP integration, let's shift our focus to another exciting aspect: how Ripple's technology is gradually making its way into SWIFT connected systems, and what that means for the future of cross-border payments. Ever wondered how a technology that isn't even in the spotlight can still be a game changer for global finance? Well, let's explore how Ripple's messaging solutions are quietly revolutionizing the backbone of international banking. So even though XRP itself isn't being directly integrated into SWIFT's infrastructure, Ripple's messaging technology is steadily gaining ground among financial institutions worldwide. And this isn't just a fluke. It's a part of a broader trend where banks are looking for more efficient, secure ways to manage cross-border payments. At its core, Ripple's messaging technology is designed to simplify the communication process between banks. By using the standardized messaging protocols like the ISO 20022, financial institutions can send and receive payment instructions in a consistent, error-reducing format. This is crucial for international transactions where clarity and security are paramount. Now, recent observations, especially in regions like the UAE, show that there's a rising demand for these streamlined messaging solutions. Banks and financial institutions are increasingly adopting Ripple's tech, not because they're buying XRP, but because they see tangible benefits in terms of speed, reliability, and compliance. Now, it's also worth noting that Ethnets has been working with Ripple's technology since at least 2017. This long-standing relationship indicates that Ripple's solutions have proven their worth over time, becoming a trusted tool for modernizing payment infrastructures. So let's break down why this is such a big deal, right? To start with, we have the efficiency and the compliance, right? Financial institutions around the world are under constant pressure to reduce errors, cut down on processing times, and adhere to strict regulatory standards. Ripple's messaging system offers an edge here, making it easier for banks to communicate using a unified, globally recognized standard. Then we've got forward-thinking banking, right? By integrating blockchain-based messaging systems into their operations, banks are not only solving today's problems, but are also laying the groundwork for future innovations. This is a subtle but powerful signal that the financial industry is open to embracing blockchain technology, even if it's not the digital asset side of the equation. Then we've got Ripple versus XRP, clarified once again, because it's crucial to kind of remember that while Ripple's messaging technology is gaining traction, XRP, the digital asset, is still a separate component to the Ripple's ecosystem, or at least of Ripple's ecosystem. The increased usage of Ripple's tech in SWIFT connected systems highlights a broader trend. The convergence of traditional finance and blockchain isn't about replacing one asset with another. It's about leveraging technology to create a more efficient, secure payment landscape. Now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think the growing reliance on blockchain-based messaging will eventually lead to more revolutionary changes in the banking world? And how do you feel about Ripple's indirect influence on traditional finance? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, or better still, join us in our free Discord server. It is linked in the description down below. In my view, this is a subtle but significant development in the world of cryptocurrency and traditional finance. We're witnessing a gradual shift where banks are not only embracing blockchain-based messaging solutions, but are also laying the groundwork for future innovations in cross-border payments. Even though we're not about to see XRP integrated into SWIFT anytime soon, Ripple's technology is paving the way for a more connected and efficient global financial network. If you found this useful and informative, make sure to smash that like button if you want to spread the message. Let's get those likes up. The more likes there are, the further that YouTube will push the video and the more people will see it. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with everything XRP, Ripple, and technical analysis on a whole host of other altcoins, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, we asked artificial intelligence what it thought about XRP and how high that price action might go. And if you want to see what it said about $500 XRP, well, you're going to want to give that video right there a click.